All right, so I tried to go to a little parking lot to record this, but it was way too windy. So we're back in the garage. So before we start talking about what we're doing with this, we have to take a lot of this stuff to the body shop on Monday. Door panels got to go. The wheel I'm probably gonna do when the car comes back, and I'm referring to the red eye, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. And all this stuff over here. This, I think I have a used one, so I might return this and save $400 on this thing over here. But everything else got to go. This absorber, put everything right here for a second. Absorber, under body shield for the oil pan, fender liner, upper grill, lower grill. The tie rod we'll do when we get the car back. We still got to do the cradle, which is under all this stuff over here. So it's coming together pretty good. If you guys watched the last video, you see that the door is already on. Everything's lined up perfectly. I've seen some of you guys' comments and you're kind of surprised with it. I'm surprised as well. So it's coming together real nice. So hopefully by next week, maybe we should see it back in here. We've been having some pretty good weather, so I'm pretty sure I could get the cradle knocked out right where the 300 is in right now. And after that, just get the alignment done and she's ready for sale right afterwards. Oh, and then we got to get the other seat. This is the passenger seat over here. I got to do the seat belts as well. I already did the pre-tensioner on this side, and I got the other pre-tensioner right over here for the driver's side. We got the two seat belts over here. Oh, and we got the roof airbag right over there. So once that's all done, the car is really just ready for inspection. Once it passes inspection, then we can get it listed for sale and move on to the next project. Man, I gotta get these tires changed. I just tried to do like a downshift and do a light pull, and the whole car went sideways. I do got the new tires over here, but I read one of you guys' comments, and this guy said, why am I gonna replace them now if I'm gonna store it for the winter? Which kind of makes sense, because if I store it with these tires, I don't have any pads that go under the tire, so I might have some flat spots by the time I pull it off for next season. So I'm gonna just leave those on. I'm not gonna mess around with them so they don't wear out all the way. And then next season we'll put on the new tires, get those balanced, and then we'll use those for the summer. So getting into today's video, I haven't driven this car over 3 weeks, man. It was nice to pull it out for a minute. So getting into today's video, I've been thinking about this for a while, right? So I'm like, let me make a video about it, have your opinion on this to see what you guys think. So if you guys remember, it was April of 2020 or 2021. I can't remember which one. Someone or some kind of source came out that Dodge is coming out with this SRT Ghoul or Ghoul. Correct me if I'm wrong. And what it is basically a Charger wide body with a Elephant engine. And it's supposed to have like this Allison transmission and an upgraded rear end and a whole bunch of stuff. So it turned out to be an April Fool's joke after a while. Everyone believed it, and all these YouTubers are making videos, going to order the Ghoul, and it's gonna cost $200,000. So it turned out to be all cap. All that was a lie, and whoever made that up really got far with it, and everybody believed it. So this thing was just an April Fool's joke. They posted it on April 1st, which kind of made sense. And like I said, a lot of YouTubers went out to the dealerships and they're like, oh, you got to put a $20,000 down payment to order it, and they're only making 100 of them, which I already knew it was a joke, because the Ghoul or the Ghoul, the Elephant motor itself. So let's talk about that for a second before I go out here and show you the engine. The Elephant motor itself isn't supposed to be put into a newer car. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this because I got it in a Elephant or a 300. It's supposed to be put into like a I think it was like 1972 or something. I gotta look it up to make sure. And the reason for that is because it won't pass emissions. That's why right away when they came out with that and they're like, oh, they're making this Ghoul with the Elephant motor, I'm like, that's cap, because the Elephant motor can't pass emissions. So why would they even make it to production and make these 100 cars if they can't sell it because it won't pass emissions? So right away I knew it was cap, and I didn't really believe it. But when I started seeing all the videos of people ordering them and you know, really excited about it, I'm like, this might be true. So I was gonna build it last summer. So I was gonna pull the motor out of this. I was gonna go order me a red eye Charger and then swap the engines out, and then basically that's all it really is. It's a Elephant Charger, and where we're gonna do like some custom seat stuff. I know a couple of upholstery guys that can make it work. So instead of having say SRT with a cat on it, we could take the seat apart and replace just this part over here, the square, and have it say like Ghoul with the elephant at the end of it, which will look really nice. Although in the pictures, whoever made that picture up, the elephant isn't on the Ghoul. It's like this weird looking dog thing. I'll show you guys a picture of it on the screen. So I was gonna have that done, and then of course it was gonna be a charger. So the chargers in the dash over here, they have like this small badge and it says like Hellcat or SRT or something. So I was gonna replace that and have it custom made with like something that says Ghoul or 426, something in that nature to match the whole theme of the car. Till now in this one, I can't find somebody that could fix that. Instead of having it with a red eye, I want someone to make it what has like the elephant head on it. I kind of asked around. I didn't really dig into it that much, but till now I couldn't find someone. So if you guys know somebody or a company that could fix that, if I could take the cluster off and have them redo that just startup part, that would be pretty cool. So if I found someone, I was gonna have them do the 426 with a Ghoul that says that startup, just so it could all match and look good. And then now let me show you guys the engine. This is the heart. Oh, and this is what it consists of. This is the hardest engine to ever find. You will never find another one of these, and if you do, they're probably asking a ridiculous amount of money. I think the last one that I found, they're asking 100,000, and they said the best it will do is like 95 just for the motor. This is without the harness, without a lot of the things. Speaking of the harness and stuff, I still got a lot of the crate stuff that came with the motor in the garage. So I got the PCM, I got the original harness that came for the elephant motor. I didn't use that, I just used my old harness, which is this one over here. And as you can see, mine is number 75 out of 100. I don't know if you can see that right over there. They're stamped. Each elephant motor is stamped with a serial number out of 100, and mine is number 75. So that's what I was gonna do, man. I was gonna buy a red-eye charger, because a red-eye charger comes with the upgraded diff. It has a Demon transmission, I think it has better suspension. I'm not sure about that. And I was gonna swap the motors out. I was gonna put the red-eye motor back in here and then sell the 300 as a red-eye 300. And I was gonna keep the Ghoul or Ghoul, but that didn't go through. So now I'm gonna actually take it serious. So as you know, if you watched the previous video, I got a jailbreak on order, and that should be in within maybe a couple months. So what do you guys think? Now this is my question to you. What do you think that when we get the jailbreak, we'll swap the engines out from the Elephant to the Charger, and the jailbreak comes with the 807 super stock motor, I think. So it'll be tuned up a little bit, and then we could put that motor back in here. We could sell this one to make some money on it, and then I'll keep the Charger with the Elephant engine. The Elephant engine, I doubt I'll ever sell. I mean, even if I do end up selling this one day, I'll pull the engine back out of it. I'll find me a red-eye motor, and I'll never sell that engine. I'll probably store it until I find a different project. That engine is so rare, man. Just having it just holds value. I mean, I could probably pull the engine out of this right now and probably make $10,000 on it if I wanted to. But we're not doing that. I want, you know, this is something that I want to keep. The engine currently, so what I did was, when I installed it, how I kept track of the miles was through the trip odometer. And I'll show you what I meant by that. So the car or the motor in the old setup has 3,953 miles, but the Elephant motor itself, if we go to, how do you see miles? Trip info. So the Elephant engine has 2,000 miles on it. When I pulled the engine, when I pulled the red-eye engine out, so basically had what, maybe 11, close to like 1,800 miles before we did the swap. And it feels, doesn't even feel like it, man. I don't even remember driving this much, but we did. So let me know what you guys think, man. This is something that I'm really serious about. I really want to do it, and I think it'll do really good on content because no one's ever built a Ghoul. You know, this is the thing, it doesn't even exist. So I think if we actually do it, we'll make videos about it, and I think it'll be a banger again. If you guys remember when we did this one, it did really good, and it's still doing good to this day. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And if it does good, man, once that jailbreak comes in, we'll swap it out. The only downside about that is that the jailbreak, I mean the manufacturer warranty, isn't going to be valid anymore if we swap out the motor. But I mean everything else should still be good. I mean, like electrical warranty and all that. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And also, if you haven't heard, Dodge is starting this direct connection thing where you basically can tune your car directly from the dealership through a power broker. If you guys don't know what that is, do some research on it. If you're more interested in me talking about it, I can make another video. But say you have a red eye or a Hellcat, regular Hellcat, you could take it to the dealer, and what they'll do is there's two separate packages. One package is just an intake, a throttle, not a throttle body, a thermostat, and a tune, and that's what's giving you another like 50 horsepower. Now, if you do the stage 2 on the red eye, it pushes you all the way from 797 to 885 horsepower, which is insane. I mean, and you still hold the factory warranty. So you're not gonna lose that if you tune it through them. What they'll do is, if you do the stage 2 package, I think it's a 180-degree thermostat, and they'll put this elephant pulley, this exact pulley, they'll put it on your red eye. I don't know if you can see it on there, but it says Hellraiser. I'm not sure what size this pulley is. So they'll put this pulley on for you, they'll tune it with this tuner they have, and it'll push you all the way to 885, and you'll still hold your factory warranty, which is pretty crazy. So I was saying that maybe if we do that, I mean, we still can't tune it because the elephant is already tuned up, I mean, to the way I like it. So we'll just leave it the way it is. And when we put the red eye engine back in here, we could do that stage 2 upgrade and have a push 885 instead of the 797. So let me know what you guys think, man. I'm gonna wrap it up over here. It's getting really windy. I'm gonna put the car back in the garage. And I'm trying to set up a race soon. It's been really hard since it's really cold, and I really haven't been driving it. Like I said, I haven't driven it maybe over 2 to 3 weeks. It's been sitting in the garage. I start every once in a while to keep the battery charged up. But other than that, I didn't really drive it. So stay tuned, man. We got the Polo G Hellcat coming together. We should see it back next week sometime. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know about your idea on the whole Ghoul thing. So that's gonna be it for today. Make sure you guys stay tuned, subscribe if you're new, hit that like button to support the channel, and I'll see you guys back on the next one.